Top 15 high fiber foods for weight loss. And be sure to join my unique gems by subscribing to this channel. Again, this is LJ Reminds, where mothers come to gain their strength back. Fiber is recommended by many health gurus, but we don't really know why. Well, we know that fiber is good for your heart, and we also know that fiber is good for your digestive. But did you know that fiber is good for weight loss? Fiber actually helps you burn belly fat. The soluble fiber found in many fruits and vegetables are very beneficial in helping you lose weight. So that's why I recommend you finding high fiber foods to use and to eat. You need about 20 to 25 grams of fiber per day for the average woman. And some health gurus recommend as much as 30 grams per day. So, this is the list that you need to follow and see what foods are high fiber to add to your weight loss journey. Strawberries is first on my list as a high fiber food because there's 3 grams of fiber per cup. And strawberries is really easy to incorporate into your diet. Just add it to your favorite smoothie. And another thing that I like to do is eat it as a frozen snack. Try to find the strawberries with little or no sugar added and eat it as a frozen snack in the summer. Celery is next on my list because celery is again high in fiber comparatively to how many carbs per cup. Celery only has 1.6 grams of fiber per cup, but you only are dealing with 2 plus carbs per cup. So some people can eat more celery than other vegetables, and that's why I put it on the list. Now, again, what I do with celery is use it to dip into things, and you can add it to your favorite smoothie because it does not have a flavor raw. You can also use it to season your soups really well. So celery is a staple if you're trying to find high fiber foods for weight loss. I am a full blown spinach head. I love spinach. I use spinach in almost everything. Spinach, raw spinach, has 1 carb and 1 gram of fiber per cup, which is an excellent ratio to carb to fiber, and that's why I recommend spinach. Add that to your daily routine to get in your fiber. Now, again, you can use spinach for dips, soups, salads, almost anything that you normally make. Just add a handful of spinach in it to really boost your fiber. I had to add broccoli because broccoli has 2.4 grams of fiber per cup. And it is easy to incorporate into your diet. If you eat out a lot, broccoli is always available, it seems. So you can add broccoli into your diet by steaming it, sauteing it, adding it to soups, making a broccoli slaw, and many other things. Can you take a break right now and like this video so I can continue to make videos like this to help you find high fiber foods? On this entire list, I think this has the most fiber, and it is my favorite. My absolute favorite. I think I like avocados just as much as I love spinach. And so avocados have about 10 grams of fiber per cup. So a cup of avocados can really help you get about half of your daily recommended dose of fiber. And avocados are delicious. You can add avocados to anything. Eggs. your sautés, your soups, your salads. Avocados boost the nutrient value of almost anything it's added to. And it's full of antioxidants, so it helps you. It's healthy for your heart, healthy for your brain. Avocados are almost as beneficial as blueberries are for the brain. So that's why I recommend you add avocados to your high fiber diet. Seeds are next on my list, and the reason why I added seeds is seeds are packed with fiber just for a little bit. A tablespoon of chia seeds have almost 5 grams of fiber. A tablespoon of flax seeds has about 3 grams of fiber. A tablespoon of sesame seeds have almost 2 grams of fiber, etc. Seeds are packed with fiber, and that's why I recommend them. They're tasty. You can add them to your smoothies. You can blend them up and make milk. You can use them to make eggs in baking recipes, such as chia seeds and flax seeds. You can substitute it for nuts, butters, and nuts if you are allergic to nuts. So seeds are a powerhouse full of nutrients and fiber. Brussels sprouts is next on my list because Brussels sprouts has 3.8 grams of fiber per cup. Now, Brussels sprouts are delicious. When I was a kid, I thought Brussels sprouts was nasty, but I quickly learned as I got to be an adult that Brussels sprouts is where it is happening at. So this is how I love to prepare Brussels sprouts. Again, I love to saute it with seasoning, but you can also slice Brussels sprouts in half and bake it, roast it, with oil and seasonings to really get the flavors in until it gets crispy brown. So Brussels sprouts are tasty. Again, you can add them to soups as well, and you can add them anywhere else you see fit or that you would like them. But you need to add Brussels sprouts into your diet so you can get your daily fiber recommendations. Asparagus is next on my list because it has 2.8 grams of fiber per cup. And my favorite way to eat asparagus is to saute it in my favorite fats and seasonings. And that is the best way for me to enjoy asparagus. But at times I do cut it up and put it in soups and stews, but the best way is to caramelize it and eat it like that. It is delicious, but the best part is the fiber. Arugula is next on my list because it has 1 gram of fiber just like spinach. Now, arugula does have a different taste than spinach. It is a little bit stronger, and in my opinion, I prefer spinach. But I do use arugula for the same kinds of things that I use spinach for: salads, soups, stews, dips, everything. So that's why I recommend arugula as a high fiber food. But I want you to pause this video and go ahead and subscribe to my channel because I upload daily and I upload videos just like this to help you on your weight loss journey. Cabbage is next on my list because I love cabbage. You can use it for so many things. But it has 1.8 grams of fiber per cup, so that makes it a steal when you're trying to add fiber to your diet. Now, cabbage can be used for coleslaw, of course, but you can also use it to make it a base of rice in your foods. You can also make stews and soups and salads with cabbage, and you can use it for many other things. Now, if you have something you want to use cabbage for, drop down in the comments and let me know, and I will try it and let you know how I like it. So, keep me abreast on how you use cabbage, but definitely add this to your arsenal of high fiber foods. Almond butter is my next recommendation. Now, I know that everybody can't have nuts, and if you can, go ahead and skip this slide. But almond butter has 1.6 grams of fiber per tablespoon, and it is filling because it has high fat content. So that's why I recommend almond butter in your high fiber diet. Now you can add almond butter to your baked goods, you can add it to smoothies, and you could just eat it right off the spoon. Almond butter is delicious, and that is why I added it to my list of high fiber foods. Tahini is next on my list because tahini has 1.4 grams of fiber per tablespoon. And I love tahini, even though by itself it's not the tastiest thing, you can add it to almost anything to make it creamier. So you can add it to your milks, you can add it to your cookie recipes, you can add it to your smoothies, etc. Tahini is your friend, and tahini is tasty. So 1.4 grams of fiber is enough to add it to your weight loss diet. Psyllium husk is next on my list because it has about 7 grams of fiber per serving. So psyllium husk is a good thing to add to your diet, especially if you're not able to get in a lot of vegetables. Now, with psyllium husk, you can use this many ways. Some people just add it to the waters in their smoothies. I like to use it in my baked goods as an egg replacement. You just use 1 teaspoon of psyllium husk to 3 teaspoons of water, and that will give you the consistency of an egg. And I use it to bake almost anything: pound cake, chocolate cake, red velvet cake, cookies, etc. So psyllium husk needs to be added to your diet for fiber. Collard greens is next on my list because there is 1.4 grams of fiber per cup. And the way I love to prepare collard greens is to braise it with broth, seasonings, and fat. And braise it for a really long time, probably 8 hours, to really get the flavors down in there. You can use smoked turkey or smoked sea salt to get the flavor that you really want, to get that down south flavor, but you can also eat it raw and add it to smoothies as well. But either way, you want to add collard greens to your low carb and high fiber diet. Raspberries are amazing because they're almost as much fiber in raspberries as it is in avocados. Raspberries have about 8 whole grams of fiber per cup, which makes it amazing. And I love to add raspberries to smoothies. I like to eat it frozen, although my kids say it tastes bitter, so they don't like to eat it like that. But I can eat it right frozen, even though it is a little bitter. You can add it to smoothies or just slice it on top of your salad. You can do so much with raspberries. And I would like you to subscribe to my channel, hit that bell icon, and like this video so I can make more videos just like this one. Okay, if you made it this far, I know you're serious about weight loss. So I linked down a report that tells you the top 10 foods to avoid if you're trying to slim down. So I want you to download that. It's free and it helps you to really take control of your weight. Also, I want to tell you thank you for watching. Again, this is LJ Reminds and my unique gems. I thank y'all so much. Leave down in the comments what you want me to talk about next, and I will do it just for you.